What's going on, guys? My name's Mitch Robs, and today we have another endurance build, right? We're still following Dan Envision Twine Endurance, so go thank him in the comments. But today we're going to be doing something that people have been asking for in the comments section. People say it's impossible to AFK, or this is the hardest amp. I don't believe that's true, but we're going to be doing it today. So we're going to be doing Devil and, well, surprise, Devil Amp, but we're going to be doing this in two different parts. We're going to be doing Devil North and Devil West. Today's going to be Devil North. So if you guys enjoy these type of videos, leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel, as well as consider commenting down below what you guys want to see next. Also, consider joining Endurance Lounge. Endurance Lounge is the server where we host and leech endurances. You have to host before you're able to leech, but it's a really good place with a lot of high-level players, so consider joining. As well as, let's get on to Devil Amplifier, right? So, Devil Amp's gonna take 75 traps and 9,180 metal for 153 structures out of the metal, so it's 228 structures. So for Devil North, I'm not gonna say it's expensive, but it's definitely not on the cheaper end, right? But drop traps and sealing electric fields, installing the husks are going to be our friend on this, right? This is one of the strongest amps we have of this endurance. I've literally never seen it fail on a, on a random wave. So what we're going to do, all right, we're going to have floor freeze traps. These are for the purpose of increased building health, but there's going to be 9 of them. We're going to have tar pits. These are going to be all durability, and these are going to have 2 of them. We're going to have wall darts. These are going to be crit rating, double crit damage, durability. There's going to be 5 of them. There's going to be sealing electric fields. These are going to be crit rating, double crit damage, durability, and I have them as energy, but you can have your choice of nature, and you'll see why when we actually go over the tutorial, but there's going to be 15 of them. We're going to have sealing drop traps. These are going to be crit rating, crit damage, reload, damage, durability, and there's going to be 19 of them. There's going to be wall dynamos. These are going to be crit rating, double crit damage, durability. We're going to have floor freeze traps. These are going to be 1 impact, 2 reload, all the rest of it durability, and also effect duration, but there's going to be 6 of them. There's going to be sound walls, all durability, 2 reload. There's going to be 3 of those. There's going to be wall lights. There's going to be 1 impact, 2 reload, 2 dura, 1 heals builds attached. There's going to be 2 of those. We're going to have a wall launcher with 3 times impact, 2 times reload speed, durability. There's going to be 1 of those. We're going to have a wall light with all dura, 2 reload, effect duration. There's going to be 6 of those. We're going to have a wall launcher with all dura, 2 reload. There's going to be 2 of those. We're going to have a wall launcher with 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability, and there's going to be 1 of them. And we're going to have a ceiling zapper with crit rating, double crit damage, durability. There's going to be 1 of those for a total of 75 traps. So that's all the traps used in this build. So remember, if you guys like this kind of content, leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. As well as this amp features a smasher bridge and a mini boss TP loop, sort of similar to what we've been doing already. So smashers realistically can get past all these traps, as they're not necessarily able to be chain CC'd, which is perfect because they just run the bridge over and over again. So you don't have to worry about random mini boss waves or random smashers because they're just going to get TP looped. But all right, let's get on to the building tutorial. All right, so let's get on to building. So the main thing we're going to do is we're going to go build Devil Amp. So if you guys don't know what Devil Amp is, Devil Amp's going to be in the far, far, far northwest of the map. But if you guys haven't already, check out Home Base North and East. We've already done those. We've done Ramp, we've done Beach, and we've done Valley. So let's go check out Devil Amp. So to get to Devil Amp, I just go all the way over here into this northwest corner, and it's going to be this amplifier. We're going to be doing the north side today. And I'm going to be real with you guys, it's kind of straightforward. But it is going to use a lot of traps and a semi amount of resources. So like 75 traps and 9,180 metal isn't that much. But we're not going to do anything fancy. As you guys can tell, this ridgy terrain around Devil Amp is why people consider it the Devil Amplifier, right? It used to get hit from the east as well, but frankly, as you guys can see, that's no more, and there's, a ridge amplifier, which gets attacked. But this used to get hit from 3 sides, and it has crappy terrain, so everybody calls it the Devil Amplifier. But let's go over the spawns and everything for Devil Amp. So if we come all the way back here, the spawns are just going to be back here. They're going to be plain and simple. They're going to be here, all the way across over to here, and then there's going to be 1 special spawn up here that we have to account for. All right, so let's get our pathing going, right? As you guys can see, there's a lava bomb there, right? So we're going to shift that just a little bit to the north. So we're just going to place 1, 2. What this is going to do is it's just going to push the lava bomb a little bit farther back. Nothing really too special. We're then going to have our path going all the way like this. So we're going to have 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors tiles like this. Okay? So these are going to have be surrounded by walls, but our path is literally just straight to the amplifier like this. All right? So let's start building. So our tunnel is going to be walls surrounding on every single side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to have a wall on this south side. And we're going to have walls lining all the way across this, right? So we see we shifted that lava bomb forward. So it's no longer hitting these floor tiles. Okay. Now that we have that, we're going to continue on forward. So the best way to do this, right, is we're going to have like a recycling system in here, and we're also going to have floor freeze traps, but we're going to do the block off and the and the tunnel like kind of together, because it's going to help you guys build and it's going to help me build it, right? Because we're going to have drop traps and ceiling electric fields above, and it's going to work into the lava shield and stuff like that. So the next step I want you guys to do is come over here in this corner, and we're going to place a floor tile. We're going to place another floor tile to the north, and we're going to make a 2 by 4 of floor tiles, like this. Okay? On these 3 southern floor tiles, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be 3 of our little part of our block off right here. So 3 ramps up like this. Okay? We're also going to come forward a little bit, and I believe we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and these are all going to be edited facing the north. All right. And then on this last one, we're going to have a cone facing the northeast or northwest, and we're going to surround that in walls except for on the east side and the north side. Okay. So with this goal in mind, let's talk about pathing, right? We want the husks to path down right here, but we can't block off this ridgy terrain, right? So the other pathway that they're going to want to come is right here. So we're going to block off this pathway up top here, and we're going to allow them to come to the left over here and walk around this as well. All right? So that's what we're doing right now, is we're implementing this block off into it. So we're going to place another floor tile here. We're going to place a cone facing the northwest. We're going to place a wall in front of that, a cone facing the northwest, a wall in front of it, cone facing the northwest, wall in front of it, a cone facing the northwest, wall in front of it, and a cone facing the southwest with a wall in front of it. Okay? We're then going to place 2 wall tiles right here at the top of this ramp to the east, and that's going to allow us to just add increased layering, so like the lobbers don't want to break through this and walk all the way over through here. Okay. So now if we're coming into shape, right? So all of this up here is blocked off, so the husks can freely float through here, and they can freely float through here. All right. So now let's we've already pretty much got all of our structures placed off on this right side. Now let's come over here. All right. We have this area that's buildable right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to place a cone right here and a cone right here. We're going to place a wall on the north and south side of these, and a wall right here. We're then going to edit our wall into a low wall configuration and place 1 wall here and 1 wall here. All right. And if you guys have seen that combo before, but it's going to be a wall dart and wall dynamo combo. So what this is going to allow us to do is the husks are going to walk along right here. They're going to walk here. They're going to get hit by the wall dart, wall dynamo combo. They're going to be getting hit by ceiling traps above, and then they're going to walk right up here towards our pathway. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come over right here along this like ridgy terrain. We're going to place a floor tower right here, diagonal of the west side of the amplifier, and we're going to place a floor tile out. So we're going to make a 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So a 2 by 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 2 by 5 of floors. Okay? So like that. What this is going to allow us to do is it's going to add some layering so that husks just don't like walk over here, or flingers don't walk over here and then come up. And it's going to also add layering for our Devil West. All right. So now that we have that, we're going to add a cone right here. We're going to edit that up facing the west, and we're just going to pre-edit our cone. So boom, boom, boom. And then, so this is 1, 2, 3. We're going to edit the fourth one facing the northwest, and we're going to have this last cone facing the north. All right. On this tile, we're going to have a wall and a wall. And then we're going to have an edited low wall right here. All right. So if you guys can see it shaping up, right? Nothing's going to want to walk over here, right? Because there's layering and there's like a little bit of a lobber shield and flinger shield, so they can't throw. As well as everything's just going to want to walk right through here, and they're just going to get pelted by traps the entire way. Okay? So now that we have that, we're going to do one more little piece of block off. And this is so that flingers don't walk all the way up this ramp from spawn and throw from right here. What we're going to do is we're going to have 1, 2. So 2 pieces of walls. We're going to have a cone facing the, I think that's southeast. And then a cone facing the southwest or northeast. And then we're going to have a floor on top here. So let's actually put 3 walls. 1, 2, 3 walls. And then we'll have a floor and a cone. Okay? And that should be it for the layering to prevent them from going up there. We're just going to give them a free pathway as straight as possible on this amplifier. Alright, so this is where it gets kind of little, what's the word? Confusing, but we're going to get it done. Alright? So, now that we have this done, we're going to go all the way over here, and we're going to go all the way over here to where we have this wall placed, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. Alright? That's 4 walls right there. We're then going to hop onto this, and we're going to place a floor. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors. Alright? We're then going to hop over to the east, or to the west, 1 tile, and we're going to place floors the same amount. So it should be a 2 by 6 of this, right here. We're then going to hop over 1 tile, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're just going to skip this tile right here because we'll have something underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles right there. Where then for the next one, we're going to skip up 1 more tile. Let's see. No, we're actually not. We're going to come to the end down here, and we're going to place 1, 2 like this. And we're going to have 4 tiles here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will make sense because we're going to come down here, and we're going to have ramps facing upwards. So let's edit it back into a ramp. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 ramps, right? And that'll provide our little connection right here. We're as well going to come right here, and we're going to drop down and add a floor. So where this little corner piece is, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're also going to come right up here at this top wall, and we're going to place a floor attached to it. Okay? And then a floor right here. We're going to add a cone facing downwards, and we're going to add a floor here. We're going to have a floor and a floor. So 1, 2, 3 floors, a ramp up, and this is solely just to add a little bit more damage, and it's not going to connect to our amp. And you'll see why with our amp design, and we'll do that at the end. All right? So it'll look something like this. All right? Now let's start adding the traps. So the reason I did all the building before this is because people have been asking for me to do that and not put the traps in until after. So you guys reap what you sow. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way down, and we're going to get our all durability, 2 times reload speed, 1 effect, or I think we have 1 impacts here. I think we're going to have 1 impact, rest durability, and 2 reload. Floor freeze traps. So we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. To the right of and left of these, we're going to have all durability, 2 times reload speed, 1 effect duration. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? And I think we're going to go all the way down with this. So there's 3 on each side. Alright? We're going to keep going forward. And I want to say these are going to be 3 times impact, 1 times reload speed. Floor launchers. So let me grab those. We'll decraft some of mine that I already have. So we're going to make these into 3 times reload, 1 times, or 3 times impact, 1 times reload speed. So do I have those on me? I do. Look at me, having the right trap rolls. Okay, so these are going to be 3 times, let me just give you guys clarification right here. These are going to have 3 times impact, 1 times reload speed, and 2 durability. We're going to place these here. The reason they're 1 reload instead of 2 reload is because we're also going to have a wall launcher here, here, and here. And those are going to have 2 reloads, so it offsets it a little bit. But on this wall particular, we're going to have an all durability 2 times reload speed wall launcher. And right here as well. And on this one, we're going to have a 2 impact wall launcher with the rest durability and reload speed. So let's find our 2 impact. Wow, why is it so hard to find 2 impacts? Okay, so 2 impact, 2 times reload speed, 2 durability, and we're going to place it here. What's going to happen is these are going to get badgered by drop traps above, right? They're going to get to here. The husks that do make it here, they're going to get, try to veer this way. They're going to get hit by these wall launchers all the way over here, or they're going to get hit by the floor launchers and get sent back, and they're just going to get sent back to the front of the tunnel and have to get badgered all over again by the drop traps. Okay? So we have this little main section done. Let's go over here to the left section. We're then going to take our sound walls. These are going to be all durability, 2 times reload speed. We're going to place 1, 2, 3. And then on this particular wall is going to be a 3 times impact, 2 times reload speed wall launcher. Okay. We're then going to continue. We're going to place an crit rating, double crit damage. These don't have to be 144. I just have them. And as well as these can be a nature, right? So wave 26 gets hit by by a water wave, and frankly that's the last random wave. So if you want to prepare for that a little bit better, I get hit wave 26 all the time and my traps hold up. But if you want it to be more effective, you can make these nature, these wall dynamos, and it'll be a lot better. But also as well as these don't have to be 144. This is just what I have on me. You can make them 130 if you really want to. All right. So we're then going to take damage, double crit damage, crit rating, durability, wall darts, and we're going to place them here. 1, 2. Okay. So that's all going to be... this is going to be for killing or taking the propane off of the propane huskies, because there's going to be sealing electric fields that can damage the propane, and we don't want kabooms. We're going to have a wall launcher to throw them back, and then we have our little damaging area right here. All right. Now we're going to come over here to this left wall. We're going to skip a tile, and then we're going to place 1 impact, all durability, 2 reload, and these are also going to have heals builds attached on it. Why? Because sometimes you'll get a lobber that wants to come right through here. This is going to reset their AI. It's going to stun them. It's going to reset it, and then they're going to go back through the tunnel. So this is just in case they hit once or twice. The heals builds attaches. Okay. So now that we have that, we're going to take we're going to keep going through this actually, because we'll do the ceiling traps last. We're going to take our crit rating, double crit damage, durability, and these can also be nature as well, the sealing electric fields for wave 26. And we're going to place them here. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. We're then going to place one. We'll do that later. Alright. We're then going to keep going forward. And we're going to place 1, 2 right here. Alright. We're also going to take another one of the wall dynamos, the crit rating, double crit damage, durability ones, and we're going to place it here. And we're going to place it on this low wall here. Okay. We're going to keep going forward. We're going to have a ceiling zapper. This is going to be crit rating, double crit damage, durability. like we normally have, and we're going to place it here. And then we're going to take our ceiling electric fields, and we're going to place 1 and 2 right there. We're then going to place a ceiling electric field here. All right. Let's get our wall darts back out. So let's go find our wall darts. And we're going to place them on this and this wall. So when husks come up through here, they're going to hit by a dynamo. They're going to keep getting hit by these ceiling electric fields. They're going to get hit by drop traps, which we haven't placed yet. And they're going to get hit by these wall darts. Okay. We're also going to place a floor tile right here. I missed that. All right. And then on those 2 floor tiles, we're going to have all durability tar pits. This is in case a husk ever makes it up here. If it's going to be a husk, it's going to be a riot husky because they don't get chain recycled as well as other things. So they're just going to get stuck right here and they're going to get nuked down in these 2 traps. Okay. The next traps we're going to place are our increased building health floor freeze traps. So these right here, they look at the rolls, right? You don't need any of that except for increased building health. So we're going to place 1, 2, 3 on the back of these ramps. We're going to place 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3 on the back of these ramps. And then on the top of where we had these ceiling electric fields, we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Right? And that should cover all 9 of them. All right. Now that we have that, we're looking pretty good. Okay. So now we're going to come all the way back over here, right? And this looks a little bit daunting, right? Look at all that ceiling space. So the first thing first is we're going to place the rest of our ceiling electric fields, right? Because then we don't have to worry about the rest of our drop traps placements. So above these little cones, right, on the ceiling, we're going to place 1 ceiling electric field, 2 ceiling electric field. Okay? And why place them there? Because frankly, nothing is going to be in this tile space for the drop traps to activate, so we can get a little bit more damage there. We're then going to come all the way over here till we run into this wall, look up, and we're going to see this row of ceiling tiles. We're then going to place ceiling electric fields along each and every single one of them. Alright, and this is just going to be for the husks that are walking along right here. They're going to be able to get hit by those ceiling electric fields and add a little bit of damage, as well as those lobbers that come over here are going to get hit by those ceiling electric fields. Okay? So now that we have that, we're going to place our drop traps. We're going to have crit rating, crit damage, reload speed, durability. These are the highest DPS drop traps, and this is why we're going to be using them, right? We want to kill things and keep them in a stun lock as well. So we're going to go drop trap heavy. So we're going to place drop traps all lining right here, and I screwed up a drop trap. Feels bad. But we're going to place it here, lined all the way right here, and here. We're going to place it here, here, up right here, right? So the weird thing about drop traps, right, is when you have the drop traps on scuffed terrain like this, husks have a really hard time getting up scuffed terrain when there's drop traps hitting them, right? Because they roll around, they'll do like a little dance when they get hit by a drop trap when they're getting stunned. And you'll see husky husks, when they get hit by drop traps, they'll just like roll around all randomly, right? So on scuffed terrain, drop traps are really, really super powerful. Okay? And as well as with freeze traps, because freeze traps add a vulnerability to husks. So imagine if a husk is frozen by a freeze trap, they're going to take 25% more damage, right? And they'll also take damage from wall launchers when they get hit by a wall launcher when they're frozen. So freeze traps and drop traps are a really good stall combo together that also has the potential to kill the husks really, really well. So we're then going to place all the rest of the drop traps here. Gosh! Ah! I have to recraft those later anyway. So we're then going to place all those there. Boop. And boop. Alright. And I think that should be all of the traps that we have placed in this, right? But we have to cover the amp design next, right? So, as you guys can tell, there is a lot of stall potential here, but smashers don't get chain recycled. And same with, what are they called? The riot huskies, right? But riot huskies get taken care of pretty easily with this particular recycling system back here. Smashers are going to come through here, right? The first rule of smashers is when they see the amp, they want to charge the amp. So they're going to come out of here and charge the amp, right? Now, when they charge the amp, they're going to be looking for tiles within 3 particular connections of the amplifier, right? So like wall tiles. We don't have any tiles around here, so they're going to just start going and breaking builds after that, right? So we have to add an amp design that's going to prevent that. So we're going to come all the way over here, right, to the top of this, to the south. You see this 3 wide ramp? We're going to come to the far east of it, and we're going to place a floor here. We're then going to add a cone, and we're going to edit that facing the north. We're going to place a floor, and then we're going to go to the east. We're going to place another floor, and we're going to edit this little southeast tile out of it. We're going to place a floor. We're going to edit the south tiles out of it. We're going to place another floor and edit the south tiles out of it. Why are these edited, you might ask? Well, frankly, sometimes smashers are idiots, and instead of like walking up this, they would walk all the way over here when they were full floors, walk up here and then drop onto it, and that would kind of kill our bridge. So we have it like that for a reason. So we're going to come all the way over here. We're going to place 2 floors out, a floor to the west, and then we're going to add little edited low walls like this. We're going to add an edited low wall here. And we're going to surround the amplifier like this. We're going to add an edited low wall on the northwest corner. We're going to jump up right here, place a floor, and then place another one, right? What this does, this little modification to the Smasher Bridge design, is it makes the mini bosses teleport over here once they get up here. And they'll just go into a TP loop and keep walking the bridge over and over again. Alright, so now let's look at where our smashers charge, right? So when they come up the bridge, they're going to charge right here when they see the amp again. So what we're going to do is we're going to add half arches right here, where the specific charge spot is, right? Because if we added full arches there and they charged right here, sometimes they would be able to hit the full arch and then just break it. Okay, so we're going to go on the rest of the amplifier and we're going to place these particular arches around it. Okay, and that should be our little smasher bridge, right? So none of this is connected to any of the rest of this builds, right? And their tiles, wall tiles, nowhere within 3 connection points, if you guys see. So that's going to mean that the smashers are going to want to walk this bridge and go all the way around there. So that's going to be our Devil North. I don't think there's anything that I'm missing. If I am, I'll probably cover it after this. Future Mitchell here. We need to actually place a wall right here with a wall dart. So this is going to be a crit rating, double crit damage, wall dart. We're just going to place it right here. This is just the shooting smashers that walk up this way or regular houses that walk up that way. But I thank you guys so much for watching this content. It really means the world to me that you guys actually care enough to watch this, as well as consider liking the video. I don't know if it does anything for the YouTube video or for the YouTube algorithm, but once we hit 200 likes on this video, I will consider doing the next amp. I'm going to do it anyway, but I really like likes. Makes me feel very good inside. I'm just kidding. But as well as consider commenting down below, right? Some of the amps with the latest patch have been kind of weird. All the ones that I've released so far are really good. But for example, like the 4 high amps that we had, there's a despawn bug that's happening, so we're working on it. So that's why lava isn't right now. But I promise you we'll get you a good build pretty soon for that. Alright? But as well as that, consider subscribing to the channel. It means the world to me. And go tell Dan thanks in the comments section. What I did just notice is I didn't place these 3 walls, but come over right here, and we're going to place 1 wall, 2 wall, 3 walls. Alright, and this is just going to be for this spawn. They're going to be like, hey, there's walls there, and they're going to drop right down here and walk towards the amplifier. So that's all the really layering you need for that. But thank you guys so much for watching these videos. It really means the world to me again. Consider joining my Discord and Endurance Lounge. I don't own Endurance Lounge, but that's where I do my personal hosting for Endurances and where I give people spots. Because frankly, if you're running an Endurance, like if you're doing it for a challenge solo, great. But if you have Endurance spots open, like why not pass them on and get people rewards as well? But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope this really helped. Peace.